Are you exhausted from the relentless grind, feeling like you're constantly working harder but getting nowhere? What if I told you that the very concept of hard works is a carefully constructed illusion, a psychological trap keeping you stuck? This isn't about laziness. It's about understanding the hidden mechanisms of success, the subtle shifts in mindset, and the overlooked strategies that actually unlock lasting results. We'll delve into the science of why pushing yourself to the limit isn't always the answer, and what truly fuels thriving, not just surviving. For years, we've been told that success comes from long hours and relentless effort. This idea is deeply ingrained in our culture, but recent psychology research challenges this notion. It turns out that simply working more doesn't guarantee better productivity or greater impact. In fact, it can often lead to burnout and diminished effectiveness. Think about it. Have you ever noticed that when you're truly focused and engaged, time seems to fly by? That's the power of the right systems and structure at play, not just sheer willpower. The problem is, we often confuse input with output. We focus on how much we're working instead of how well we're working. Maybe you set a goal to exercise every day or to write for an hour, but life got in the way. That's because building lasting habits isn't just about willpower. This requires deep self-awareness, understanding your own energy levels, your peak performance times, and what truly prioritizes your progress. It's about recognizing your limitations and working with them, not against them. For instance, if your cue is waking up in the morning, your ritual might be to drink a glass of water, and your reward could be a feeling of accomplishment. Another bias is confirmation bias, where you tend to focus on information that confirms your existing beliefs, even if that information is incomplete or skewed. This can trap you in negative thought patterns. Overthinking is often linked to anxiety and stress. When we're worried about something, our bodies release stress hormones, which can further fuel overthinking. This creates a vicious cycle. You worry, you overthink, you get more stressed, and the overthinking continues. This can manifest as physical symptoms like headaches, muscle tension, and difficulty sleeping. The constant mental effort involved in overthinking drains emotional energy and can lead to frustration and even sadness. So, how can you break free from this cycle? Self-awareness is the first step. Pay attention to your thoughts and notice when you start dwelling on things. Ask yourself, is this thought helpful? Is it based on facts? Or is it fueled by fear or doubt? Learning to identify your cognitive distortions is crucial. Once you recognize them, you can challenge them. For instance, if you're catastrophizing, ask yourself, what's the actual likelihood of that happening? What's the worst that could realistically occur, and how would I cope? Several strategies can help manage overthinking. And don't underestimate the power of perspective. Instead of viewing job searching as a personal attack, try seeing it as a process of exploration and learning. Each interview, each application, is an opportunity to gain experience, refine your skills, and learn more about what you want. Celebrating those small victories, no matter how insignificant they may seem, can boost your motivation and build your self-efficacy. And don't forget about self-care. Adequate rest and sleep are essential for optimal cognitive function. Establish a healthy sleep hygiene routine, going to bed and waking up around the same time each day, creating a relaxing bedtime environment, and avoiding screens before bed. A consistent wake-up routine is beneficial too. This might include drinking a glass of water, stretching, or listening to uplifting music. The goal is to create a ritual that signals to your brain that it's time to be awake and productive. It's important to also recognize your cognitive biases. The present bias, for example, can lead us to prioritize immediate gratification over long-term goals. By becoming more mindful of these biases, we can make more rational decisions about how we spend our time and energy. Developing self-regulation skills is essential for breaking bad behavioral patterns and building new, more productive ones. This involves things like practicing emotional regulation, building resilience, and cultivating a growth mindset. Actionable steps are vital. Don't just think about making changes. Actively implement them. Find an accountability partner or join a community of like-minded individuals to stay motivated. Remember that adaptation and flexibility are important. Your morning routine isn't set in stone. It's something that you can adjust and refine over time. It's a continuous process of personal growth and self-improvement. We should also focus on intrinsic motivation, doing things because they are personally rewarding rather than relying solely on extrinsic motivation, doing things for external rewards. One area that isn't fully explored in current research is the impact of environmental factors on morning productivity. While studies often focus on individual habits, the subtle influence of light, sound, and even the physical space we inhabit can significantly affect our energy levels and concentration. Furthermore, the long-term effects of consistently optimized morning routines on overall cognitive health and cognitive function require more extensive investigation. Ultimately, reclaiming your mornings is about taking control of your day, one small step at a time. It's about understanding the psychology behind your behavioral patterns and making conscious choices that align with your values and goals. It's not about striving for perfection, but about embracing perseverance and celebrating progress along the way. It's about building a life that feels both productive and fulfilling. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more videos on personal development and well-being. Let's build a community of people who are committed to making the most of every day. We would love to hear your experiences in the comments below. What are your biggest morning struggles, and what strategies have you found helpful? We are always looking to improve and learn from our audience. Thank you for watching.